Hello everybody, welcome back. We have some more Summer League playoff action. I just wrapped up a series with Aqua Lizard, took it down 4 games to 1, and now moving right on to my next series just a couple hours later with the number 1 seed, Texas Pachyderm. He managed to play all 160 games in the regular season, so he and I played 10 different times, and we split the series 5-5, which is a little surprising considering the similar level that we are at in terms of being NHL 94 players, but the large disparity between our teams. And I think this is another team that I don't really match up all that well against. The biggest problem I'm going to have to deal with is obviously Alexander McGillney. He's arguably the best player in the game, and I don't have anybody that can really play against him physically in my starting lineup. I might be inclined to bring Steve Casper off the bench if things get a little out of hand and I need to have some sort of physical presence out there against McGillney. I could also look into bringing in Ken Danico on defense for CV checking. But other than that, I don't really have anybody that can consistently body him, much less skate with the man. I mean, my defense is already very slow. They're going to have an issue keeping up with McGillney. So we're going to do everything we can to just stay in front of him and play an effective poke check game where possible. And just remember that I do have Casper on the bench if needed. He also has Neil Broughton, who will be able to weight bug check all of my players with ease. And he also has Nick Lidstrom, who can also do the same on defense. He's on the right side. He's going to be going up against my left forward, which is Gilchrist. So that's the only player he can't weight bug check. So we're going to jump right into this. Game 1. This is going to be a really tough series for me. I've got a big wall to climb here. So just got to really limit my mistakes and get some timely goal scoring here. So here's a chance for EA special. Oh, I just skated right by the puck. Need to cut this down before he has a breakaway chance. Luckily, I kind of cornered him off and made deking very difficult for him on that breakaway. And there's a weight bug check, it looks like, or maybe a CV check. Very successful one. And that turnover definitely cost me. Didn't have anybody covering the back post, and you can't leave McGillney that wide open. It doesn't matter who you are. He's going to hurt you in that situation. So, bad start. He read my deke, or my non-deke, really. Got away with one there. So that really could have been a goal. And I got caught up on my defenseman, couldn't get over on the near post. So not a good start for sure. I'm not getting many chances on offense and defense. It's just been way too many openings for him to take advantage of. Couldn't get the slap deke. Angle was too sharp. Very stressful having to deal with McGillney in situations where he has way too much open ice, really. Should have held on to that a little bit longer to get the slap deke, but I didn't realize I had that much time available. So, not a good period, but at least it's not out of control. If I can just keep it within 2 or 3, gives me a chance to get back in this. But definitely can't waste too much time trying to get back in here. Need to find a goal eventually. He looks like he wants to play a very patient game. So it's not going to be easy. Nice pick off. That would have been an easy tap in for Bearzan. Just trying to headhunt him unsuccessfully. Again, another chance to slap deke that I don't take advantage of. It's a big check. And too much space, too much time. You can't give the best player in the game that much time to do whatever deke he wants. Well, here's my chance to take advantage of him being off the ice for 1 minute. I need to really find a goal here. This will help me turn the momentum if I can do that. Put some pressure back on him. Another big save. Just cannot get a stick on him. Alright. Kind of froze his goalie by just delaying the pass ever so slightly, because he did have a pretty good read on it. But I didn't want to give him a chance to just fly over there, so it was important to freeze his skates. It's a big goal. Just getting cut down. Right, the second right before I make these passes. Got lucky to get over on that in time. So that pass I made right before that breakaway I just gave up. I wouldn't have made otherwise if I was winning. Only because I'm losing, I feel inclined to force that and see if I can find a goal somehow. If I was winning, definitely do not make that pass, because that type of breakaway coming the other way, I don't ever have to deal with. And that's not because my team's underskilled, that's just in general, I don't ever want to deal with that. That's a nice save. I didn't think he was going to get over in time, but since a very snappy and manual goalie control allows him to take him late. And again, way too many options. The slot's just wide open for whatever he wants to do, whether it be just shoot the puck with Lidstrom or dish it over like he did nicely. So I got to clean that slot up area. It's just way too much free time for him in there to do as he pleases. Two penalties coming. You could tell by there was two different sets of boos, and I didn't really check any of his players, so yeah, there's the second penalty. So this is my chance to get back in. I need to get a couple quick goals here. If I can get back within one, definitely have a chance. And there's one. A little late on the goalie there. I'm a little surprised he didn't get there. It was kind of telegraphed, to be honest, but you know, I don't really have a choice. I have to put pucks on net, so I can't be too picky. Still need one more here. I got it. 30 seconds if I get the puck away from my goalie. Just cannot keep the puck on my stick. And Chelios's 5-stick handling really came in handy there. Good AI check there. Really saved the day. And could have really used that earlier in the period when it would have really mattered, but now that I'm on the penalty kill, down by 2 with 1 minute left, chances are definitely far and few between. I got to get Bearzan out there. I got to get my most dangerous player into the game. I can't leave him on the bench in this situation. No way. That would just be a bad decision on my part to leave him on the bench. Just missed that one. Alright. Picked up the slop. And got a little crease cut action, a little cheese. Got ourselves a chance. Ooh, that could have been a goal right there if he didn't knock that off my stick. Wow, that must have went right through my pads. Thought I had a pretty good beat on that. I mean, it's irrelevant. I wasn't going to come back after that. I didn't have enough time to get back down the ice, but... yeah, just sloppy defense in the slot really cost me that game. There's 3 or 4 goals there that... way too much time to decide what he wanted to do, and definitely cost me a game here. So if I could just close up the slot, you know, pot an extra goal or 2 here or there, you know, we got a chance to split this series, to take it back home, and to even continue to make some noise, but definitely need this game. Don't want to go down 2-0. That'd just be too big of a hole to climb out of with this team. I mean, you generally don't want to go down 2-0 anyways. I mean, that goes without saying. Yeah, my defensemen don't look good again. I can't even think about bringing in Danny because he looks really bad, just skating-wise. Casper doesn't look half bad, but that agility is really crippling. He's on the low end of his ratings. At least Gilchrist has nice agility and stick handling this game. So I'll run him out there again, just see what happens. I might have to pull out Goulet if he proves ineffective again. Slap Bears in the middle. But stick with this for now. My power play was effective last game. I did get, I think, at least 1, maybe 2 goals. So I feel like this is a chance where I can get that early lead. Until I go back into the box myself. So Berezan's going in the box. And that one was my fault. I tried to get back into the play with him. And my speed burst knocked out a guy and drew a penalty. I don't really want to have Odeline in that situation. Luckily I didn't get hurt. Knew that was coming, and that was a nice pass. That was a really tough angle. Tried to float it, got a lucky bounce, and I don't know if he dove with his goalie or if the goalie dove on his own when he moved out of manual, but just a little tap in right there. Worked out. The puck's just falling off my stick at that very last second. If I could manage to keep it on my blade a little bit longer, my offense is really going to take off, I feel. Just play patient. I know he wants to find his rhythm here with McGillney. Wow, I had guys in the way, and Rindo really bailed out. It's a nice pass, but felt like I was there. He's kind of in the neighborhood, reading what he was doing, so more often than not, that should work out for my favor. Wow, another great save. He's really picking up those one-timers very nicely. That's a soft call. But hey, my 1 goal was penalty kill, and I got one in the last game. Special teams just seems to be where I'm making my difference. 5-on-5, I seem to be getting hurt real bad. So hopefully, figure out another way. Just find a goal here. That's not one way to do it. Just kind of dance around, see if I can find an opening. Nope. Yeah, missed one-timer. I don't know if I didn't really have a good angle there anyways. It would have been kind of a shot in the dark. but got Bearsen back, end of the period, 1-1, better than last game. Feel like I'm in it. Just can't overcommit myself too much. He does have McGillney, and I need to really do a better job of shutting him down before he even gets the puck. Slapdick did not work. Wow. Oh, Bearsen. I might have to sub him out. Puck is just exploding off his stick whenever he touches it, and then roofs an easy tap in. That was a huge, huge miss. Another big one-timer save. But hey, that's why I keep Bearsen out there, because he's dynamic enough to do something like that. It was probably better he didn't even shoot that. That it just kind of rolled off my stick when I got checked by the goalie. That's the unfortunate miss on his end. That really should have been a goal. On a very nice move. Beautiful. Take away the angle. Again, Broughton just hitting the wrong side of the net in that case. He would have wide open net short side. Gotta count my lucky stars here. And I guessed wrong. I closed up the slot all game except for that opportunity right there, and it hurts me, definitely. He really should have just taken that with McGillney all by himself. Can't believe I didn't get that deke with Goulet. That's another huge miss. I can't afford the huge misses. He can. He has the more skilled team. They should be taking advantage of more chances. They should be creating more chances. He can afford the odd miss or two. I cannot. All right. Goulet was able to shake free of his checker and kept a nice angle there. Shot power looks pretty good. That was a pretty wired shot for him. 2 shot power, you don't usually get that. Should have known that was Broughton coming in for a weight bug check. That was a terrible pass. That was supposed to be Gilchrist of all people, not going back. Okay, need to find an outlet pass. There it is. That was a dumb pass. Could have really turned into a big opportunity against me, and I don't know why on earth he would pass it behind him in that situation. That is just a terrible goalie pass by Rindeau. And I was looking for Bearsen. I find Broughton behind me. Explain that. Jeez. Bearsen. Just not even close. I gotta find myself here. I can't be looking for Odeline to provide any offense. Just gotta be patient because I know he has Broughton. He's manning him on purpose because he can body check anybody. Now he's not gonna body check anybody for the rest of this period. But I do lose Gilchrist. Yzerberg. Alright. I need to bring in Bearsen. I can't let Probert come in, and he's way too outclassed in this matchup. So I gotta bring in Bearsen. Period's just not turning out well in the second half of it. Ooh, almost found him short side. I had to gamble there on the penalty shot. It didn't matter that I gave up the breakaway. I had to gamble to shut that down because I was just too good of a chance if I let him go in. Switch this back up. It was a big kill, but I had a chance. Put that away. Could have won the game. But hey, we're in overtime. Just wanted a chance, right? Big save. Got lucky that it kicked off his skate. That could have been a breakaway. I needed to find my outlet faster than that. Big miss. Got lucky. Need to take advantage. Settle this down a little bit. I'm running around too much. Running around benefits his team because he has way more speed. Oh, extra little deke. It's too much. Poor stick handling. Bear's been cold all game. But he's fast. I got to keep him out there. He's the only thing that keeps defense honest, I think. That's a big goal. I knew I showed him that in game one where I just stayed backhand, so I had a feeling he was going to stay on the near post on this one to try and take away my forehand, so I just doubled down on the backhand. Worked out. So that's a big win. Hopefully you enjoyed watching those games. They were pretty fun to play. Very stressful for sure. So that's games 1 and 2. Hope to see you back for games 3 and 4. All right.